You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so comfortable.
Wow, you should be in
just need to shake him.
You should be in prison. We bailed you out. We bailed you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in prison. You should be facing charges.
Hello, and welcome to the very first Final Third European REARview episode of the season. The Champions League is back. I'm your host today, Banks, joined by my faithful co-host / analyst, Lavish. How are we feeling now that some people have European football to look forward to again, Lavish?
I feel it's quite interesting. You're not wearing your Man United top. I went to go dig deep.
You got something there on Sunday. It's in the wash now. It's in the wash.
I saw you have other ones. I saw you went to dig deep. You have other ones.
It's in the wash.
I had to dig deep. I had to find the Arsenal kit of the times when we was in the Champions League. I feel like this is one of the oldest ones. I think Sanchez probably early. Anyway, but hey,
when it looks.
But hey, we're here in it. We're live, and it's beautiful watching as a neutral. Been a neutral in this tournament for several years now, but no European football means domestic football all season. You don't get to leave the country, which there's a good side to it with all Corona and everything. All COVID and that going out. This is, if there's any time you want to be in your country, it will be this season.
You know, PCR is expensive.
Yeah, it's quite expensive. So we can save some cheddar in that aspect. But it's been a fantastic opening week of the Champions League.
Third eye, he's always open. He's always doing the best for Arsenal. He's always doing the best thing for Arsenal. Let's kick off. Let's jump straight into it. Only one place to start. Manchester United. After the highs of beating Newcastle 4-1.
Was that a high?
It was a high.
You beat Newcastle 4-1.
You heard the Sue. You heard it.
And we heard it in Switzerland as well, but you lost.
And we lost. So let's get into it. There's another number of reasons that could be put on why we lost. Wan-Bissaka's red card. But a lot of people have criticized Ole's in-game management during this game. Which one do you think was the bigger factor in us losing?
The two go in tandem in the sense that players are always going to make mistakes sometimes, and sometimes they can cost you a game. But a good manager utilizes and works around the fact that that game's not. You don't draw that game. You can still win that game. You could literally still. I know young boys, Switzerland's a bit tough, but it's not. I'm not even bantering. Sometimes
you're 100% not bantering. Yeah.
People lose against young boys away, and that's fine. But I feel like with 10 men, with the morale you guys have and the team, the star power in that team. 10 men can hold on. 10 men can hold out. And it's just the way in which the game just grew. And I didn't believe they'd win because it was the goal was that last, it was literally the last kick of the match.
Janky.
But the fact you guys lost that.
Little silly boy.
Was quite poor in that. Just Ole is just, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to use the traditional PE teacher type of vibe, but he's not a good manager. And I put this question to someone. When the Carragher and Neville thing about Harry Kane and how you guys can't win the league even though you have Ronaldo, and just how you got a ducking by saying you can win the league. And I'll put the question to you by saying, which player can you lot get? If you could get any player now, can you lot get where you say, okay, we win the league? Because it's a centre mid. So which centre mid is it? And the question is, I don't believe there's any player that you guys can get, one player, if you give you the free roam of the market, that you would say you win the league. You know why? Because I believe it's your coach.
I believe you're wrong. First of all, I feel like if you drop a Casemiro, if you drop a Joshua Kimmich, something like that into that midfield, even Ole can't fuck that up. I'm sorry, even
so
Ole.
You think so? Yeah, you'll be able to. You say we'll win the league.
Yeah, 100%. We win the league. That's calm. If you load with 11 of world-class players, I don't doubt that we definitely we'd win the league. I don't doubt that. But
you have 10. You have about 9. You have 9.
He started with 10, then he went to 9. No,
because of the keeper. I forgot the keeper. The keeper.
What about Wan-Bissaka? Is he world-class?
He is. You guys told us he's world-class. You told us he's world-class.
I don't know who told you. World-class defender.
You did, because you put him with Trent. You put him with Trent. You said he's better than Trent.
There's
times you guys said he's better than Trent. You said Luke Shaw's the best in the league.
Let's get back into the game because we're getting distracted. One thing I'd say about that match, when we look at how you're going to assign blame during that match, I feel like the brunt of it has to go to Wan-Bissaka because we've played poorly on the OLE and we've won before. Like, that's not new on the OLE. Like, we weren't playing particularly well against Young Boys when we scored a goal, when we went ahead. But that's not new to us in terms of we've played badly before and we've won.
Won several games.
But once Wan-Bissaka gets sent off, that changes the game for us in the sense where changes the game. But just because Wan-Bissaka gets sent off does not mean we should lose that game. It means we can lose that game. Does not mean we should lose that game. Paul Merson said it perfectly. If Man City go down to 10 men against the Young Boys, they still probably end up with 60% possession. Probably end up with 60% possession. There's no reason why we had to go so defensive so quickly. Like we went down scared. And Ole literally just lost his head, said, we was winning, and he said, I'm ready to take a draw. We were winning, and he already said, I'm ready to take a draw. That's
why it falls on both of them rather than Wan-Bissaka, because you manage that game.
If Wan-Bissaka is still on the pitch, if it's 11v11, I don't doubt we win the match. I still don't doubt.
It wasn't, but that's why you're there to manage.
That's what changed the game completely for us, though. That's what changed the game completely. Wan-Bissaka gets sent off. Now we rely on Ole to coach. Now we rely on Ole to set us up in a way that allows us to defend properly with 10 men, but still have our own threat. It's not impossible. It's definitely other teams have done it. I think I saw a stat that when we've had a player sent off in 7 different matches under Ole, and the aggregate score in that match is 8-0. Quite simply, if the team ain't popping and he doesn't have his full complete, like he can't coach.
He doesn't have his he can't. Yeah, but we've been knowing this. You guys just keep quiet about it when you're winning. We tell you every week.
No, but
it's not good enough.
Stop. Because
we tell you the same. He's literally just no. You don't still point it out. It's the same thing you do with the Glazers. You get what you want. You quiet the Glazer outing.
You didn't get what we want because of the Glazers. Stop.
Pardon?
We didn't get what we want because of the Glazers. Let's put that out there first of all. Let's stop acting as if it's the Glazers that's facilitating anything that's coming through United.
So, and for me, I just don't understand. If you cry for a player, you get a player. Shut up. You've got what you wanted.
Stop, because we could literally sign. If I owned Manchester United, I could sign Ronaldo with the money Manchester United made.
That's not. But you got him anyway. That's
what I'm talking about. So stop saying it's the Glazers.
But you're saying Glazer out, but you get what you want. What do you want?
Stop saying you get what we want. We should be getting more. Stop saying we get what we want.
So you're saying Glazer's out because you want more. You're just spoiled kids.
No, they're taking money out of the club.
You're just taking money out of our club. You're taking money out of our club. Which player have you
told you that Kroenke put 50 billion into the club in order to sign Ben White? You'll tell me I'm taking the piss. Would you not tell me I'm taking the piss?
I'll tell you we don't want Ben White. That's what I'll tell you.
He gave you the money. He gave Arteta that 50 million to spend on something. Did he not?
Yeah, and I'll tell you.
So what? Kroenke not out. He gave Arteta the money. You would spend 150 million.
That doesn't make sense.
The biggest spenders this summer. You know what the biggest
spenders this summer. That doesn't make sense.
The biggest spenders this summer. Clearly, it's not.
You finish, and then I'll speak.
Clearly, it's not Kroenke out because Kroenke is giving you the money.
Here's why you're bugging, because you can isolate this one summer when I'm talking about a span of summers. Here's why you can't do the same. Here's why. Oh yeah, he ran off. Shookhead. Here's why you can't do the same though. Oh, Marge is there. Here's why you can't do the same though, Banks. Is because throughout the whole Glazers out. You said Glazers out with Harry Maguire. You got him the next time. You said Glazers out. They brought in Bruno. They brought in Van der Beek. If you guys want 6 people or 4 people or 3 people, you get 2. You're mute. You get 2. You get 2.
The same thing. He's giving you the money to sign these players. He's giving you the money to sign these players.
No, he hasn't done the same thing. He hasn't done the same thing. He hasn't done the same thing.
He hasn't given you money this summer. He hasn't given you money.
Stop talking about this summer.
He hasn't.
I feel like you're just doing this now because
why are you hating on him this summer? He's clearly changed his ways. He's giving you more money.
He's not changed his ways this summer.
How do you know?
Because it started off with you. No, it doesn't fall down because
does.
I can draw on clear examples.
I can draw on clear examples as well.
No, you can't because you bought Sancho in the end. You bought Sancho in the end. That's what you wanted. You bought Harry Maguire.
How much did we spend last summer?
I don't know how much you spent, but who did you get that?
We bought Van der Beek. We bought Cavani on a free.
Yeah,
that's like 50 odd million.
Okay.
So
who did you want that you didn't get?
Did we not want Sancho last summer?
And where is he now?
And he's here now.
You got
a lower price.
So you got Sancho, but you got Sancho. The difference between your case, and Arsenal's case is Arsenal actually don't. If they don't get him, they don't get him. They'll be haggling for Aouar. They'll be haggling for Buendia. They'll be haggling left, right, and center over 3 million. Listen, anyway, there's nobody. Going back to what I'm saying, there's nobody. There's literally nobody. Yeah, that you lot, or very few players that you want that you don't get.
Letting them know Glazers out all day, every day. Go through.
Out all day, every day. You get who you want. You're just being spoiled brats. Anyway, you can say Glazers out all you want. Yeah. If more people start pumping in money into the club, you're not going to win nothing because your manager can't coach. And he's just a little bit better than Arteta. See, the same way we rip Arteta. No, they're literally cousins. They're cousins. They are cousins.
That's Arteta's uncle.
No, they're cousins.
At least
he's his older cousin by a couple months. What?
Ole got United top 4 with Dan James, Andres Pereira playing that. Come on, but
you told us top 4 isn't a trophy. Ollie's won nothing.
It's not a trophy, but I'm saying don't compare him to Arteta.
Stop telling me he got you this, he got you that. He's won you nothing. They're literally the same because the same way you're saying that he got you top 4. The same way you're saying he got you top 4 is the same way Arteta in.
I'm saying Arteta.
Some will say Arteta in fans would say he's brought us a trophy. Same way Ole in fans, he's got us top 4. It's the same thing. Stop bringing that to the table. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean it is the same thing.
We've moved off topic. Let's get back to the Manchester United game. Ole's subs as well. What do you think of the subs? He brought off what was it? Fred for Martial, Lingard for Ronaldo.
Ronaldo says to protect him.
I think Bruno for Matic. It was a lot of defensive subs. What did you make of it?
I thought Fred was playing okay at first.
He was drowning in the second half.
I thought Fred towards the second half, but it's just how penetrable he is. The part that he was playing well is the fact that he was playing well was he was playing well, like on the ball and just moving the ball quickly and stuff like that. But in terms of like that double pivot there, very, 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 very easy to exploit. But
it was easy. Yeah, that's the word. It was easy for young boys to keep getting through.
Get Zidane in now. Hold on. So I don't know. Zidane will obviously be a lot better, but some people don't want Zidane. That's interesting. Some people don't want Zidane. That's it. All in all, that's all you lot need. That's all you lot. You've shown time and time again. United fans really only judge their football on if they're winning, not really anything else. And then the winning shapes the narrative.
That's
Chelsea's heritage is yeah, but this is the thing.
Is winning.
Oh my God, Chelsea, can say that. You guys will try and tell us you're playing scintillating football, things are good because you're winning. Chelsea say we don't care. We'll park it if we have to park it. We'll have crap. If we win the league, it doesn't matter. We'll tell anybody. You lot will tell us, it's just the Man United way in which we do stuff when it's going good. So you shape your narrative on winning.
Sometimes you want winning, sometimes you want.
No, it's not. You guys are delusional with it. But let's quickly jump onto thingy. Let's quickly jump onto Barca Bayern.
Barca Bayern 3-0. Bayern Munich. It's just looking.
At what point?
A show of the former club. And it makes me happy. It makes me smile. It makes me smile a lot to see Barca in the dumps.
Now Messi's gone, it makes me smile because I don't like to see him suffer. But at what point are we going to look at? Some people are saying Barcelona are going to decline like AC Milan. I don't feel like it's going to go that low.
The only reason I say no is because La Liga is not competitive like that. So
exactly.
There's no real.
Serie A competitive though. When really and truly was Serie A competitive. It was really the Milan teams. Juventus was in Serie B.
Napoli was on the come up. I think they still had Lazio. Yeah.
No,
He's really gonna push Barcelona out of that top four. Really.
Valencia, maybe
Villarreal,
Sociedad,
Emery types.
Villarreal.
Nah.
Anyway, but all in all, Barcelona, I feel sorry for them because this is where they're gonna get judged, not the La Liga record. They don't expect to win La Liga, but how they bow out of the Champions League ultimately is how they're gonna be judged this season on the world stage. Because it's either I'm so done. Where's he gone? Yeah, Banks is having some technical issues. Banks is having some serious technical issues. Stuff's going on there. What's going on? Yeah, as I was saying, sorry. The way in which Barcelona are going to get judged this season is on the Champions League record. Are you back now? You're muted, bro.
That should be technical issues over with.
Yeah, sorry, I had to just explain to the fans and that you had technical issues, everything kicking off over there. But no, I'm saying the way in which they're going to get judged is the Champions League record, and it's just how if they lose 1-0 and they go out quietly, but if they keep getting smacked, Nathan put up a great point there. Playing Eric Garcia against you deserve to.
Bro,
stop, because your Eric Garcia bias is foul. Stop.
Nah, stop. I've been telling, Arteta, I'm flipping telling ID is brazy. This guy was begging for Eric Garcia.
Yeah, he was starting for Eric Garcia, so he got Ben White instead. These short centre backs. These short centre back. And I'm seeing a veteran PK diamond dancing in the box.
Oh my goodness. I wish you saw Jordi Alba got subbed. I wish you saw the way he was breathing on the bench. This guy was getting run ragged. He was thinking, I am way too old for this. Way too.
And you're looking around the dressing room. You're looking for Puyol, Mascherano. You're looking for the old guard, and you realize it's just me and Busquets.
Yeah, literally, I'm the old guard.
And Busquets' legs went 4 years ago.
Busquets got subbed in the 60th minute. They brought on a regen player. They're just bringing on regens now. That's it.
As a Barcelona, I'm looking at this and thinking like, this is Barcelona. The only people that can use the word it's a project, it's a rebuild because they've got fantastic young talent. They've got fantastic. They have
Ansu. They have Pedri. What else they got?
No, Pedri, De Jong, Pedri, Frankie, Ansu Fati is good enough. Those are peak talent. That's peak talent. No, everyone? When you say you're a project rebuild, how many people are you really basing it off? 10. 10 of them going to be youngsters.
I mean, you got Frankie, you got Ansu, you got Pedri,
and then you've got like the likes of these other players, maybe Dest, some of these cheeky little.
Oh no! Free Ricky Puig.
Free Ricky Puig, yeah.
Apparently, I heard on the commentary that the Barcelona board want Koeman to play him more.
Yeah, he has to. He's peak still.
Is he good like that? Is he good like that? You rate him?
Peak still. He's peak. I rated him before I started rating Pedri, and then I see Pedri just moving mad.
That's what I'm saying. Like I heard about Puig before I heard about Pedri, and then Pedri just literally had a blow up season.
Yeah, and then Pedri had a blow up season, so he's got to play.
He was I saw Balde at left back. He's just reminds me of Nuno Mendes. He just loves.
So what I'm saying is, can you see now? We're getting a couple of players, and they have their faith and they have their hopes in because Ousmane's part of them. Ousmane's part of them. As much as we want to say, no, Ousmane is part of them. Ousmane is part. You're going to do your face out, but Ousmane is part of them. That's cool. Anyway, all in all, let me just quickly on Bayern. I feel like they're a bit of dark horses. Right?
He's serious. I
thought you was crazy, you know.
Do you know what you got to go on Reddit to go build up a stock? Say, everybody go buy this stock. Everybody go buy this stock. This is what you're still doing with Usman, and I respect it. You got to keep that stock out.
Listen, they just had to... With Ousmane, they just had to get him off Fortnite, man. But all in all, I think Bayern are dark horses for this. I feel like only one season in which they finally got to the finals. Everyone like, Bayern are going to...
I'll give him that.
Pardon?
My man here, he was all right yesterday. But again, he was overruled. It's going to be a while before they're able to compete at that level of Bayern and PSG and what. In fact, we'll get onto PSG because I'm saying compete at the level of PSG. They got beaten up by Club Brugge today. But in terms of Bayern, what I want to quickly say is that the biggest takeaway I took from that wasn't Lewandowski's 2 goals or Muller scoring. It was probably Upamecano bullying up the pie and Musiala looking way
No.
better than Sane yesterday. Sane,
I don't know what's going on over there, man, with Sane.
like,
And Bayern don't get rid of like German players. Except from Kroos. Kroos is the only one that I know that is left and like at his peak or at his peak age. Yeah, he's the boy. Right. You lot, stop.
I'm not gonna do that.
Stop.
But you're just looking at him yesterday, like the moves he used to have where left foot, take on the outside, blow past the fullback. He ain't even got that normal. The little things he's messing it up. Like I saw.
It's not the lifestyle, and it's not the lifestyle because it's not like that in Germany. You're not gonna be. It's not London life. So
clubs. It's just I think the injury just messed him
really,
up.
He's lost a yard. He's lost the sharpness. He's lost the yard of pace.
Because him on the left wing taking on his fullback for about a season and a half.
Sane was 90% acceleration, and that's the sad thing. He was like, his game is all getting you off, getting off his mark quicker than you.
Quick first step.
So, boy. Anyway, I just wanted to quickly touch on, because we brought Musiala, the boy in Dortmund, Jude Bellingham. Oh my lord!
Oof.
Oh my lord! You know when I clocked this guy's different gravy.
When?
Last season's Champions League against Man City.
Yeah, he was good. He's
something special. I haven't seen. He is something special. I haven't seen. You see all these things we're doing with Mount. All these things we're doing with Mount, and all these little Premier League like star boys we're doing. Facts. Yeah, they are. They are.
We're bringing football back. Back.
All these young players, all the things we're doing, the star boys in the Premier. Not to take any light away from a watermelon. Is that what the technical difficulties were from? Man,
I know what you're talking about,
man. You remember that girl on TikTok where she bit the green part? I dare you. Anyway, yeah, so
don't tempt me, bro.
Listen, yeah, that nigga is starving. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, so I was just gonna quickly say just quickly, yeah. Nah, Jude Bellingham, no, on the road. Premier League youngsters that we're all doing star boys with every weekend. He's different gravy. I haven't seen a centre mid. He's high, that agile, that fast, and that able. And his decision making is very, very like top level. Everything's top. Very complete.
He genuinely has to be starting for England at the World Cup. Like you look at England's midfielders.
He's the best.
He genuinely has to be signed for England at the World Cup.
Who would you? Because I'm sorry, Calvin Phillips, good player, very mobile, but
no, you play him with Calvin Phillips.
Who else? Because there's three.
Calvin Phillips, Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden.
And who? Sorry,
Phil Foden.
Yeah, that's it. That's the future. Because that's the future. Because he's not. And the thing is, obviously, in England, we don't watch foreign league. We don't get TV rights to be able to watch other leagues. But he does this Bundesliga week in, week out. Bundesliga. Yeah, give me the password. Go on then. The next one. You want to do some Liverpool quickly?
Yeah.
It's getting late still.
I was hating. From when I saw all of the we're facing AC Milan, they did hella 2005 throwbacks. Hey, I was hating from then. So the fact that they gave Anfield a Champions League night even pissed me off even more. Henderson doesn't even think to strike that in the Premier League, but because of the bright lights of the Champions League. Henderson hit that sweet. You heard the amp in his head.
Henderson hit that sweet. I thought that was me. Henderson
hit that. You're lying.
Henderson hit that bitch sweet. I thought that was me. You got me tripping. Is it me? Genuinely, because what? Safe Nathan giving us a big plug. So I don't need that password. Bundesliga is on Sky Sports now. But all in all, the Liverpool match, cool. So that match was very end to end. It was very open, and as a neutral, it was very exciting. But the first half, or more or less half of the first half, the first 30 minutes, Liverpool were on to AC Milan. It could have been 4. Could have been 4. But
mad when they got when AC Milan equalized, literally just snapshot first time.
But the thing is, AC Milan were working themselves into good positions in the final third, and then all of a sudden, it just crumbled. That was a last word. It was a last ditch tackle or whatever. But then they finally got the break, and some of them players, well, Rafael Leao played well for the goal, for the second goal, I believe. But in that first half, Fikayo and the keeper, the former Lille keeper, and him and Mendy and the black keepers in Union.
Literally.
What's his name? Magnan, I think his name is.
Malignant? Malignant?
Yeah, Magnan. M-A-I-G-N-A-N.
So you know we struggle with pronunciations.
Yeah, nah, someone would send a voice. Nathan will probably send a voice note if you can send one on this, and you know that nigga knows everything. But yeah, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so they were fantastic. They were fantastic, them AC Milan players. Then, but all in all, Liverpool as a whole in that first half, they really should have killed off the game. We shouldn't have been there for the taking anymore. But the two the goals in quick succession, I feel just like rattled them. It rattled them. It did rattle them. Going into the second half, the team talk, I think Klopp would have stuck it on them seriously because it was complacent. Man said Rebic. No, to be honest, I feel like
Manigan.
Thank you. He said Nathan said Rebic was making Joe Gomez breakdance still.
It was his first
this is his first game back, man. His first real game back. I'm not gonna go.
I think Matip was a bit shakier than Gomez. I feel like for the first goal, stepped up a bit quick and then got taken out of the game. Yeah, I think Matip probably Matip was probably
the problem with Liverpool. The problem I see with Liverpool, and the media, opposing fans, and everybody does it now is like if Van Dijk is not there and Liverpool concede, it could literally be 5-0 Liverpool, 4-0 Liverpool. If they lose a clean sheet or if they concede a goal, everyone says Liverpool's a whole different team without Van Dijk. I don't think that's
so good. I don't think that
was fair at all. Because I was seeing that. People saying that.
For the first goal, let me not speak. I told you on Saturday, but Trent just gets to do the fun stuff, man. They changed fullback, man. They changed the fullback role. Trent just gets to do the fun stuff.
Oh, stop. You lot, the way you lot speak on Trent pisses me off. Do you know why? Because all of you in your team will take him. He's the best in the Prem.
100%.
And he's more or less the best. And he's the best in the world. He's the best 100%. In the Prem, and he's more or less the best in the world. To stop Trent slander. If no one in the world is better than you at your position, stop ripping him.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Of course I'm gonna rip you. I rip Messi. You think I'm
criticize, don't rip it.
I rip everybody. I rip everybody. You think Trent can't get it? What's wrong with you? You know me too long. You've known me too long.
Game on, go. Yeah. All right. So anyway, second half, Ibrahim Diaz. Sorry, Ibrahim. I put that there. Ibrahim Diaz. Sorry. He was playing. He was picking up the ball in like pockets and moving with it at the same time. Like ball retention was quite decent, and I was taken back by it because it was like not that they didn't have an answer for him. It's like anything that was coming good went through him. And I'm looking at Liverpool at 2-1, and when it got to 2-2, I said, "Yeah, this game's wrapped." In that Liverpool, the second goal's coming because Liverpool's attacks kept breaking down, and that's very common with Liverpool now. Is that they'll bring Mane? Not that Mane will mess up a chance, and it's very very frustrating. But it's like the goal's coming eventually, and it did come on eventually. So it was not a normal day. It was a professional performance from Liverpool. It was a fantastic result.
It was a Champions League night at Anfield. Hey, Ricardo Pereira has speak soon. Speak soon. Ricardo Pereira has speak soon. Speak soon. Got my stuff. All right. What other matches do we need to cover quickly? Chelsea versus Zenit St. Petersburg, 1-0. I don't know. Chelsea weren't good yesterday.
You tell me, because I didn't keep up with that. I had so much going on.
Chelsea weren't good yesterday. They eventually got the goal around the 70th minute. Of course, faces Zenit St. Petersburg, they was always in charge. So if a goal was going to come, it was realistically going to come for Chelsea. But they just don't look like creating a lot of chances. Like right now, Lukaku's clinical with everything. So you put a chance in front of him, he's eating it, he's gobbling it up. Yes, come on, Nath,
I
man.
can't lie. Let's do
I'll
something
keep you one.
in the football community. Not everyone gets initials. Initial tags. You have to earn it. I was seeing on the Man United chat, you lot was saying VDB. I said, who?
Nah, VDB is just because his name.
You don't play. If you don't play up to 10 games, you can't be getting initial tags. But anyway,
Stop.
yeah. Sorry, on Chelsea, you say they weren't good.
Yes, they weren't great. They weren't great. But right now, you don't need to be great in terms of creating chances and being playing sexy football when you've got a striker like Lukaku in the form
He's
that
a bagsman. He's a bagsman.
But I feel like it could catch up to them at some point in the season because he's not going to be bagging at this rate for the whole season. So they need to be creating more chances because right now he's bagging at a very efficient rate, but they need to create more chances for him. So that'll be interesting.
That's what Chim literally just said. Chim said Chelsea don't have any playmakers, and that's their problem. For me, not so much. I didn't dive into this game because there's so much going on. But Chelsea not having playmakers, it's not that they don't have. It's the quality of the playmakers they rely on. So they rely on Mount to be the playmaker. I'm guessing now. Saul will be a playmaker, but they don't really have like a. The game doesn't have 10s anymore like that. So it'd be like an 8 that can play. That's what Mount is supposed to be. That can pick a pocket as well. But the quality, the drop off in quality, not that it's huge, but it's not what Chelsea required. They're just the creativity when we're looking at it to come from a 10, we look at it to come centrally. But Chelsea attack through the flanks and get it into Lukaku with the width. So if that's what we're looking for, they don't create chances centrally, but they create chances across the surface, like across the box. All in all, just quickly before we round up, because we just want to close with PSG. Nathan said Sevilla versus Salzburg, 4 penalties in 40 minutes. Salzburg missed 3.
I think
Salzburg is 3 as well.
Salzburg missed 3. I saw that man.
Obafemi
won that. I think Obafemi won 3 penalties for Salzburg. I heard he had a.
That's brazen. That's brazen. No, he said Salzburg missed 2. And so he said they missed 2 and scored 1. That's what he corrected himself with. And just Nathan's last comment is it Mr. No, we're not going to go. Anyways, I was just gonna quickly touch on PSG. Yeah, word. We don't. But yeah, so I was just going to touch on PSG versus Club Brugge. So that ended 1-1, ruined several people's accumulators, as so did Man United the previous day. But so Banks, I know you couldn't dive in because again there was a lot of football going on, but I'm sure you saw the highlights. Apparently,
I watched this match. Tell
us what you think because apparently the language barrier is getting to Messi.
Oh boy, PSG got beaten up today. There were two players. The man up front, that's Belgian, and the Ghanaian winger. Them two were given PSG.
Brandon's tornado tag team. That's what I was hearing. That these two guys,
they were beating PSG up, beating them up. PSG. That's the thing. I think right now they're still waiting for that front three to click. Mbappe went off injured, and first half they didn't really get a lot of interconnections going. But defensively, they just look so porous. That defensively, Club Brugge were getting in every time. Down their right, especially. The right back was going brazy, combined with the Ghanaian winger. Let me start using names. I think his name was what was his name? Sorry, give me a second. Let me go confirm his name. I can't be disrespectful.
Just to piggyback off what you're saying on PSG. And Nathan, I was going to go there as well. Nathan says Poch is the Argentine Arteta terrorist to football.
Poch is looking scary, fam.
But the thing about Poch is when you was playing struggle ball at Tottenham, it looked a lot smoother because there was something to believe in. But we've given you the pieces, and you can't do fine dining. And this is the thing with managers. A lot of managers, there's tiers to management. In that you have your relegation battle managers, you have your struggle managers, you have your on the cusp managers, and you have your fine dining world-class managers, and only few can transcend through these levels. Giving Poch the pieces to work in a 5-star restaurant, he's not that sort of chef. It might seem like if you don't win what he's supposed to win this season with the best player in world football, then he's out. But he's showing that he's not that kind of chef. in the sense that
We gotta give him time. We gotta give him time.
Give him time. No, I'm saying we're gonna give him time.
This is the first time the front three have started together, so I'm not gonna get on. I'm not gonna get onto him too much. But everybody has to remember he does have like 3 of the world's top 5 players at his disposal right now.
Yeah.
So that's why there's literally no excuses for him this season. That there's so little excuses for him. He just has to do what he needs to do. He has to win the leagues, has to win the cups, and he has to win the Champions League. Side note,
he has to win the Champions. He's not getting the final win.
Literally win. Nuno Mendes came on at left back and just look for you. He's gonna be electric for them. He's gonna be electric for them. Left back, Sandfield Sporting. He's gonna be electric for them. I'm so pissed off that he didn't start him. He came on and was literally blowing down the left, playing as if Alphonso Davies had. Alphonso Davies, like he's gonna. That's a great signing for them because left back has been, fullback has kind of been one of those rubbish.
It's been there, yeah. It's been there, yeah. It's been their Achilles heel.
So, all right.
In terms of the Champions League, this was a fantastic opener. There were several games to pick from. Several games that you wouldn't be watching that is like, oh, this is a good one. Like Nathan said, Salzburg versus Sevilla was a good game to watch. Dortmund as well was good. But back to Chim's comment, Nuno Mendes and Hakimi at fullback is a scary sight. Yeah, it is. But the fact that with PSG, you feel like they're penetrable through the middle. And I feel like your flanks is good, your attack's good. But
now even the flanks, because Hakimi was getting beat up today. Hakimi had a tough day today.
But on paper, your weakness is in the center of the pitch, so they can get got at. They can get got at. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting Champions League season.
Quickly, who's been your star of game week 1? Give me 1 star.
No, we've got to give it to Nkunku. He's already taken a hat trick, isn't it?
Look, hey.
Once you get the hat trick, it's automatic. Take the ball home.
Take the ball.
Take the ball home.
All right, guys.
What about you?
No, I'm the host. I don't gotta give it.
You ain't got no one.
I got someone.
Who?
My man. What's his name?
Go on in.
I'm giving it to someone. I can't even say his name. Deketelare.
Go back. Always try to go back to the homeland, people. Every holiday you get, because you end up like that. But that's been a fantastic.
Well, that's not even the Ghanaian you. That's the Belgian you, bro.
Yeah, always try to go back to the homeland, man. Always try to go back to the homeland regularly, because then you end up like this. Diaspora problems. That's
been the final third European REARview show. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the season. We're going to be back next European game week. It's been your host, Banks. Make sure you tune and subscribe to the Final Third YouTube channel. Make sure you tune into all the episodes. Press that bell right there. I'm assuming it's right there somewhere. Press that bell.
Yeah.
Press that bell there so you know when all of our videos are being dropped. Subscribe. Follow the socials at the Final 3RD _ at TFinal 3RD _ on the Instagram. Once again, it's been your host, Banks, joined by my faithful co-host and analyst, Lavish. Have a lovely night. We'll see you at the weekend.
Peace.
You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so coachable.
Wow, you should be in
just need to shake him.
You should be in prison. We build you out. We build you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in